Welcome back everybody, and here we're going to take a quick look at what it looks like to do the crafting system in Wildstar. Keep in mind I am by no means an expert at this, it's still in the beta form, but as you can see this is your little crafting area, and if you choose to pick the settler you'll actually be able to make these little crafting tables wherever you want. But we'll jump right in and show you what you need to do. After you pick up the things that you want to do, I think cooking comes stock here, everybody's going to get that. But these kind of go together, like mining and armor and weaponsmith and mining are going to go together. Outfitter and survivalist are the ones that I chose. They go together, so that's going to complement you when you're out in the wild picking up different resources and things like that. So what's going to happen is you're going to be salvaging a lot of different things. So when you salvage the stuff that you have in your inventory that you're not using, wish I wouldn't have salvaged that, you'll get signs and you'll get these little thing called weak quartz power cores. Those are going to be used directly when you are actually crafting. Here you can see when you're cooking, it's terrible. I'm not going to show you cooking because I don't really like the way it works at all. I'll get into that later and probably get a stronger grasp on how to do it. But here you can see green things are good. You start out and obviously you become an outfitter. These are going to be little helpful hints as to what you need to be making. They're actually going to lead you directly into what you're making. And on this side right here, it's going to tell you after you complete a certain amount of, like this one for instance, you can then lead into this. So after you click these guys right here, it's going to allow you to click this, which will open up a schematic. And this looks like it's kind of strange. It took me a second to kind of figure out how to do it, but the only button that was available to me was Start Craft, so I figured I'd start it out. This bar is going to fill up right here. When it gets to a certain point, it's actually going to tell you you have a chance where it's not going to work. So we'll show you that just by doing it. These are going to be your different stats that you're going to be putting on it. Brutality, finesse, Moxie, and it tells you that that's the best match for it. So you can see this little bar goes up when you start to get away from the easier and most best matched thing for it. So I'm just going to go with Brutality here. This adds a charge to it. You can see when this gets to a certain point it has a 100% fail. The schematic can't handle that much of a charge. So we get it down to about 1%. I think we'll be good with that. And then you add in one of the quartzes that I was talking about earlier, the power cores. So we'll toss that in there, and it's still good. So maybe I can go up 1 more percent. Ooh, 9% chance to fail. Well, I don't want you guys to see a failed piece. So after you're done and you got your power core in there, or your power amp, excuse me, this is just the base model right here. I haven't been able to do anything with that. The circuit's locked, they say. And as you can see, this goes down and has several different paths and stuff. So this is going to be interesting later on. There's going to be a lot more to it, but this is the most basic of the crafting. And obviously when you're done, you hit craft. If there's a chance you're going to fail, there might be a chance that you fail it. And here you can see there's also a XP. You're going to get XP from doing all sorts of things. From farming out in the wild to killing creatures. Every once in a while XP will pop out of them and you'll be able to level this up. And I'm not sure what the level ups do, to be completely honest with you. I imagine they probably has something to do with the talent tree up here, which I'll show you in just a second. But here you can see, can't wear it right now, but actually made a decent piece. So we'll probably put that on in a little bit. But the more you do that, the more it leads to this over here. I'll show you another quick one real quick because it looks like it's just about to level up. And we'll just do this. I want to fail again. And there you have it. Now that we have this done, we need to start working on this guy right here, which is making basic boots, which I don't know how to do. Do you just click this? Nope. I guess it must be down here. Where is it? So you can see I'm still working out how to do this stuff, obviously, but you work down this tree right here, and you can see there's different places you go. They actually have certain areas in the game where you have to be so you can craft the certain stuff that you want to make, which is a neat idea. You'll have to be in this special place to make the special things that you're doing. Here you can see that obviously it gets pretty in depth. This is way later on, but the pieces get considerably better at 952 armor compared to my 187. And I saw there was PvP stuff in here. Like I was talking about earlier, as you level up, I'm pretty sure you get talent points, and the talent points allow you to do things like you're unable to use all uncommon chips, or you gain experience even if you fail making something, increased plant drops. I don't know, you know, any of that stuff that you're going to get from this talent guide right here is going to help you be a better crafter. So it's neat. They actually did a lot with the whole crafting system. And it's going to be a lot of fun to go in there and get all this stuff, and hopefully everybody gets into the crafting system so this has a thriving economy, because that's really fun to mess up later on by buying things and then raising the price, but I'm not that guy. So, thanks for watching as always. If you liked the video, like, and if you would like to subscribe, thanks.